Okay, y'all, I'm sitting here and editing this video, and I have to tell you that this video is all over the place. But be sure to stick around. There's a tag at the end, and it's actually where I went live on Facebook, and I just thought that I would include it at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. And thank y'all for watching. Enjoy the video. All right. Hello, and welcome back to the house on Avery Road. I'm out in my grow room. And to be honest with you, it is 11:30, no, it's 12:30 at night. I'm having a little bit of insomnia, but I was watching a video from Jess over at Roots and Refuge Farm, and she was saying how she's taking a big risk and she was planting something, I can't remember exactly what it was, but she knew, was it squash? But she knew that if she had another frost down to 32 degrees, that they would die. Okay, so that got me to thinking. I've got a grow room here, and it's not too dreadfully long from my last frost date. So I used to, like, in years past, if I grew a squash, I would get it from the nursery, right? So, y'all, I'm sorry about that light. It's just where we are right now. So, I would get those plants from the nursery, already established, and I'd put them in my garden and have tons of squash. That was years ago. So, I said, why not start my own squash? So, I have got these 3-inch pots, just like this, bigger pots, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start some squash because my 10-day forecast is beautiful, right? Not getting below freezing at any point. So I'm going to start these squash, and I'm going to keep these 3-inch pots outside, right? So that they're already acclimated. So so I won't have to harden them off when it comes to planting them out in the garden when it's time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with, I can't pronounce this, squash. Okay, it's a scallop squash, and it's from Baker Creek. I'm going to start 2 of these, okay? Zucchini green bush squash from Baker Creek. I'm going to start 2 of these. From Emma Gardner, straight neck squash. I'm going to start 2 of these. Now, last year I grew straight neck squash. Wayne wanted crook neck squash. He told me that a couple of days ago. I hadn't ordered any of those. So, I was at Walmart today because I had to pick up some things. And this is a crook neck yellow squash. Wayne loves crook neck squash. So I'm going to plant 2 of these. Now, my whole thinking is that if I can get these out in the beds early enough, after my last frost days has passed, get these out, get these growing, with all these squash, I can grow more squash than I need in plenty of time to be able to rip these out and put in my pepper plants, because pepper likes heat, right? So I'm thinking if I can get enough squash grown to sustain me and Wayne through the winter, which I should be able to, and make some zucchini bread, then there you go. So this is a trial. This is just a trial. So I'm going to get to planting these, and then I'm going to go and go to bed. But I'm going to keep this video going because I'm going to show you all some stuff out in the garden tomorrow. But let me get these planted. Okay, now I've got them all planted, and like I say, I'm going to leave them out on the porch in the elements to sprout. If I see there's going to be a night that's going to be below freezing, or even close to below freezing, I can always bring them inside, right? Until the next day, until the danger of frost passes. So I'm really excited to hopefully get some squash sooner rather than later. We're going to try. Bring y'all along. Show you. All right, hello. It is the next day. It's the next afternoon, actually. Let me tell you what I have been doing today. Pressure washing the deck. Still not done. How do I flip? Oh, I got you. Done it in sections as of pretty days. So this section, that section. Under the gazebo section, that's the section I did today. And this are those squash. I'm just putting those out here so that we'll have squash. But I'm gonna take y'all down here, show you. This bed, this is the bed that has turnips in. I ripped all those out yesterday. And what I do, I'm gonna tell you what I do with my compost that I get inside, like all my eggshells and vegetable things. I put them in a big coffee can, and then I'll come out here and dig a hole and throw them there. And that's what I did yesterday. So here's that bed there. That's the bed that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do squash in. And then once I get all the squash, like I said, I will rip the squash out and plant peppers in that bed this year. Mio lettuce is doing wonderful things right there. This is that bag of lettuce that Jess taught everybody how to do. Mine's finally doing something. And y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is chard. Now this chard was dinky when I put it in. I thought for sure it was gonna die. I mean, it pretty much looked like little bitty scraggly things about this long. But it is coming on. Let me tell you something. If you want to feel good about yourself, where am I looking? Right there? Plant you some chard. It'll make you feel like a superstar. Let's see the kale. Here's the kale. I don't know what kind of kale this is. I wish it would come on. That is Lacinato kale. Looking great. More Lacinato kale here. Looking great. Some romaine. And this is broccoli rabe. Now, it's not doing that much. I've never grown it before, so this is just an experiment. I'm just gonna see. Look at my parsley. Y'all, this parsley just comes back and comes back and comes back. I've had it all winter. Radishes. I might need to thin those. Actually, I probably do. That was just an experiment. Pea shoots. Now, I'm not growing these peas here to produce peas. I'm growing them to go in a couple of salads. That's right. I just planted some peas there for pea shoots. These collards, let me tell you something. The bees are loving these. That's really why I kept them, for the bees, but I am going to save seeds from them as well. I planted a little zinnia, and I know if it freezes, it's going to go bye-bye. But you know something? I'm just going to try. It's not going to, if it does bloom, it'll be gorgeous. Peas. These are sugar magnolia tendril peas. These ones are King Tut peas. And I've got another variety. Oh, these are Lincoln peas right here. These are a dwarf variety of pea. It's just going to make little bushes and little peas. And I got those from Luke over at My Gardener. That's where those came from. But that's what's going on in my garden. Birds. Do you know what I found in this bed? Earthworms. Tons of earthworms. Made me so happy. So incredibly happy. Am I going? Okay. Hello! Okay. The sun has went down. It is now nighttime. And you know you're bored when you sit around thinking, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Well, listen. I am a Scentsy consultant. If y'all don't know what Scentsy is, it is home fragrance, okay? So, what I've done is I've brought one of my warmers out here. I just grabbed the first one that I could find that was in my storage. And it happens to be, I'll show you what it looks like. But I'm going to plug it up out here. And this wax is called Spring Has Sprung, right? So I'm taking, this is my shed. But I spend a lot of time out here in my shed because this is also my grow room, right? Let me show you. Like this is tomatoes that I'm growing out here under lights that needs to be up potted, which I'm going to do that tomorrow. But anyway, I said, you know something? I spend a lot of time in my grow room. I want it to smell good in my grow room. So this is the warmer that I just pulled out of. I've got a big closet full of warmers. This one happens to have snowflakes on it. It's right here. But I'm going to set this warmer here in my grow room. And I'm going to put in this gorgeous Spring Has Sprung wax. Let's see, I'll put in 3 cubes of this. And tomorrow, when I come back out here, it's going to smell amazing. I love Scentsy. I never thought that I would be in direct sales. I always had such a bad taste in my mouth for direct sales, but then I discovered Scentsy and I fell in love with home fragrance. So that's why. So I'm going to take, and I need to find somewhere to put this that's not on this wire rack. I mean, it's stable. It's very stable. Well, that'll work. That'll work fine. Now, okay, so when I come out here tomorrow, it's going to smell amazing. Let me show you. All right, that's the warmer. I can't remember the name of this warmer, but look at those snowflakes. Pretty. And now there's the wax. It's going to smell so good out here with my... Oh, and this is not Jack Daniels, y'all. This is canning jars. Canning jars, pressure canner, milk jugs with water. But yeah. All right. I've come back inside. I was editing this video, and I'm gonna upload it and schedule it, but paper. I just realized that I said I had a bad taste in my mouth for direct sales. Hold that thought.
To be here for you, as we remain committed to supporting our community.
We are both here.
Because the Toyota family is stronger together.
He's in this little comfy bed.
This is our pledge. We are here for you now.
And if we're not careful, she'll start.
Toyota.
But anyway, I said I had a bad taste in my mouth for direct sales. Not for direct sales. I did not want to be a salesperson. I didn't want to be that person that people looked at and said, oh my God, here comes Mark, he's going to try to sell me something, because that's not who I am. I share home fragrance, I share Scentsy, and it has, since 2016, it has really become a passion of mine to share quality products that make your home smell absolutely amazing. Anyway, this is not a commercial. I just wanted to throw that in because I did put a warmer in my grow room. There you go. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment box, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, so it's the next day, and as you can see, I'm at Lowe's. Not to worry though, I'm staying my 6 feet away from people, and this is my homemade Clorox wipe that is damp. Taking precautions. Now, here's the thing. I want a 16-foot tomato bed in my backyard. However, I drive, well, I couldn't find the jumper cables for Wayne's truck. So I am in a Chevrolet Cruze. How am I going to get 2 8-foot beds in my Chevrolet Cruze to the house? We're going to try. We are sure going to. This is going to be a disaster. I can feel it. All right, I did it. I did it. I put 2 8-foot by 4-foot garden beds in a Chevrolet Cruze. Do y'all want to see? All right. Here's the trunk, and it will close. That.
Let pressure go. Soul Cycle Radio on the Sirius
Yep.
XM app and on Channel 4.
Yep, baby. Look at that.
A long road trip where the avoiding commercials
Here's a truck.
and trying desperately to find a signal where you're not forced
So,
to
here's what I was wanting. I was wanting one 16-foot bed. No way I was getting a 16-foot board in this car. So yeah, there you go. Just gotta go home and screw them together and get some dirt. Well, hello world, 'tis me. Listen. Okay, so everybody is distancing themselves, staying at home. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do a big old project. My deck needs to be pressure washed, right? So I had 2 gallons of outdoor cleaning bleach. And that got me started. I'm almost done. But I had to go to Lowe's today to get some more cleaning bleach and some lumber. Well, I went and I made myself my own Clorox cleaning wipes. And don't you believe I ain't carried one around with me in the store wiping my hands, right? Wiping down everything I touch. Well, there was some people over in the wood section, and everybody in there was staying their safety, you know, they're 6 feet away from everybody. It's like you'd be walking towards somebody and one go this way, one go that way. Like, duck and dodge, baby, duck and dodge, duck and dodge. Well, I got all my stuff. Oh, and there was this cute little couple over yonder in the lumber, and every time they'd pick up boards and everything, put it in their buggy, they would sanitize their hands. I said, y'all got the right idea, right? Well, anyway, I go over there to check out, because, you know, you got to check out with somebody. Well, I get over there to the woman that's checking people out. So she looked like this, and she's gonna go start. And I'm going, girl, no, stop it. I wanted to beat her with my Clorox wipe. Stop! Put it on my face. Girl, scan the boards. Woo! No, Corona. No, ma'am.